All right. Hey, can you guys do me a favor? Can you hold this camera so I reel a fish in? I didn't hook it up right. I got a big trout. Just turn it and point it down here, please.
Sure.
What's down there?
Is that a big trout?
Oh, it is a big one.
All right, that's a nice one. Thank you. If I get a picture of it down here too. All right. Let me go.
I think so. It's like,
She doesn't really know what's going on. She's like, what the fuck?
Thank you very much.
you got it.
I wasn't expecting to catch anything.
It's always when you least expect something,
Yeah.
right?
I didn't realize.
Quit it.
Thank you.
You got it. Have a good.
We're here in St. Peter's Village, I think in Warwick County, Pennsylvania. And this is the French Creek. And this section of it's amazing because it's full of deep pockets. I just took a video. I was fishing right into this bridge to get started with my gear. Caught a 20-inch rainbow. He fought like a little monster, but that was super fun. We're gonna walk this creek down and fish it up. We're gonna see what else we can pull out of here. We're doing catch and release today. My buddy Johnny here's got a new Tenkara rod he's gonna try out. We'll see. We'll see how many monsters he can reel in. Oh shit, that's a bite. Let me get one more cast here. Yeah. So yeah, this we got here nice and early. It's about 7 o'clock in the morning. We don't want to disturb the fish. We want to help keep them healthy and happy. So we're gonna do some fishing here.
All over here looks good.
And this whole stretch looks amazing, honestly. So we're gonna see how it goes. I'm feeling fishy today. Let's go get us some trout. We're here, this section of the creek is the French Creek, and they do a really good job of stocking it in several sections throughout. Oh, I got a bite. And my theory is, there's trout looking to get cool are going to come up from different places. They're going to head here and hide, and they're going to be hungry in the morning. So we're going to see if this idea plays out. But worst case scenario, we'll get some great hiking in. You know, we should get some fish. Oh, get a little nibble. Something's playing with it. I think I had a sunfish. So the topography here is excellent. You can see all these big boulders. It leads all these big deep pools. So you really can't beat this as far as a trout spot. And like I said, I got one fish here within 5 minutes, so I'm really feeling hopeful today. Something just bit my bait. I think it was a sunfish. I got different types of worms to try here as well today. I got night crawlers, I got mealworms, I got fake night crawlers, which happen to be my favorite. So I'm going to try different worms to see which the fish really prefer. So next we'll do some night crawlers and see how that does. But really happy to get that big trout right off the bat. Gets my confidence up and just sets the stage for a really good day here. Oh shit. Get a little bite, so not sure what it is. Might be a creek chub or sunfish. Doesn't feel like a trout. And they got, nope, they didn't get my worm. Nope. Oh. The plan here today is hit a few of these pools, a couple casts each, keep working them down, work them up. If the fish are here, they're gonna be hungry. And I don't know, you just can't beat a day like this. Ah, man, something bit. I think it's something little. Today I'm using my heavier jig, my atomic tubes, because I want to get to the bottom of these pools pretty quickly. I don't want the current to sweep me away. So far that's worked out here. And we're just gotta see if any more fish are gonna play with us. Get a little nibble. Something's down there. Something's down there. Oh man, I just got a bite to see what we got here. Whoa, it's fighting. It feels like a trout. Feels like a trout. And it's a nice size trout. Oh yeah. Let's go, baby. 2 for 2. This one was on the night crawler. This is gonna be a good day, I can feel it. He's not the biggest trout, but he fought well, and he's a trout. So in my book, that's a good fish. So I'm gonna let this little guy go. Man, that was fun. I gotta get down here better. And it was exactly where I thought he'd be. He is right there after the waterfall, in a little deep pocket. That's where you're gonna find trout. They're gonna keep cool. If I'm getting 2 trout just like this, I can imagine there's a lot more in here. Oh, shoot. Got it down pretty deep. So we can get it out. Yeah, this time of year, what I prefer to do is jigging, because the fish are going to be trying to relax and, you know, stay cool, conserve energy, and they're not going to be chasing spinners and reacting to them. So if you put some bait right in front of their face, a nice juicy wormy, I think it's a better play. Got something. Oh, I had something. I think it was a sunfish. But yeah, different times of year you want to use different strategies. You got to figure out what works for yourself. Like I said, for me, all year long this jig's been nothing but money. Just trying different worms out today, really. And we got 2 trout, and just 2 trout and basically 2 pools is really good math. So I'm figuring there's a lot more fish in here. We only saw 2 other folks in the parking lot. You know, this time of year most people just kind of give up on trout fishing for some reason. So more for us, but we're putting them back anyway. Oop, had a bite. Dang, something's stealing worms. Might be sunfish. Oh yeah, look at this pool. These are the kind of things I like to find, these weird little spots. You know, chances are there might be a big old fish in here. Turns fast here, might be a little too fast. But you know, these are the things you gotta try, like under the bridge to start. Who knew there'd be a big old trout there? You just gotta think like a fish. Find the weird spots, recover, fast moving water, food, and that should be it. I love these big boulders. I don't know where they came from. This is a really cool spot. Ooh, it has a nibble. I don't know what's nibbling. Something nibbled.
Gotta be a bluegill there.
Alright, you can try it. I think it's moving too fast.
Huh?
I think the water's too fast here. It looks really good. Down there looks better for this. Alright, let's get down that other pool. Well, something ate my worm, or it fell off. I didn't feel a bite. I'll put that worm on there pretty good. Woo! Woo, these boulders are fun to climb. Here we go. There's a nice deep pool up ahead. Woo! Look at this pool. This looks like trout heaven to me. If I was a giant trout, that's where I would hide, right in here. I got a bite. I got something. I got something. I got something. What is it? The trout. I got another trout. That's what I said. If I was a trout, I would be in this hole. And beautiful. That is exactly where a trout wants to hide. 3 trout. All right, you need to let this guy out of here. Ah! I'm falling down the rock. I'm stuck on a rock right now. Fuck! Yeah. Woo! That's where you're gonna find a trout. Look at that trout in the foam. Come on, buddy. Oh, that's a beautiful fish. Look at that. That's one healthy rainbow. Gotta get him up here. There he is. I gotta get to a better spot to get them all. The deep hole here, I'm trying not to fall in myself while trying to get a fish off. I really don't want to go swimming in my waders. Okay, he's gone. Woo-hoo-hoo-hoo. That's what I call fishing. This is a beautiful spot. I just got my leg a little bit jammed, but that's all right. Woo! That's where you find trout. I had a fishy hunch and it paid off. I'm gonna try the spot again. Might be a second trout in there. Woo! Ah! Yeah, all right, don't boulder on camera, you make a fool of yourself. I put a new worm on. Caught that one on the earthworm. What I'm doing is I'm pinching them enough so fish just can't pull them off and run. They gotta give me a good bite to play with. Woo! That's exhilarating. These rocks are really kind of hurting my feet in the boots, but I gotta play with fish are. Oh, we had a bite. I think there's another one in there. That was a good bite. He took it and ran. That was a really good bite. That was no sunfish. Yeah, snag. I thought I had a big old trout again. And a snag here. You gotta be careful in these rocky areas. You don't break a leg. You don't know how deep this is if you can't see. So I'm gonna be real careful and try to test the worm here. Oh. Makes me a little bit nervous. I was jam my leg up in the other one. All right, I'm free. My bait's gone. Hell, that could have been a giant trout. Who knows? But I'm gonna get back on my worm. I feel like there's another fish in here. I think I felt that bite. I knew what kind of bite that was. Ah, I lost my worm. I'm gonna try the artificial worm now. Because I keep losing these. My hands keep getting dirty and slippery. I swear there's a fish in here. I'm gonna fish it out. Maybe I spooked them. That's all right. Plenty more water where that came from. Try not to break my leg while I'm trying to fish. That would not be a good idea. Look at this pool. This is the type of spot you want to hit in the summer. You cannot do better than this. I'm gonna float it down the creek. Let the current help my jig. Oh, Johnny's got a fish. My buddy Johnny's on a fish. He's with a tenkara. What kind of fish is it, Johnny? My buddy's got a new tenkara set up, and I'm super skeptical he's gonna catch anything here. But lo and behold, he's got a fish on the line. Might even be a trout. It's a trout? I just had a bite. I just missed a bite. There are trout in this creek. Oh boy, yes there are. All right, Johnny. What do we got, Johnny? Creek chub? All right. Better than nothing. My buddy Johnny's on a fish.
Yeah, I know, I'm doing something.
Like I said, we pulled up in here. There's one other car, maybe two other guys. Who knows where they're going, but we've seen nobody. And that's the kind of fish I like. Leave us alone. Get out of my way. Oh shit, either got a snag? I got a snag. Ah man, I hate snags. Especially snags in unfamiliar water. Oh, got a bite. That was a bite. We're gonna throw this back upstream and see what we can hit. All right, it's in the current. I'll let some slack out. Yeah, fishy, fishy. Oh, oh. Ah, snag. I was some real fishy on that one. Still got my worm. I'm gonna try the current cast again. So I'm just trying to do a worm floating down the stream, nothing to see here. Come and eat me. Whew. Oh, creek chub. Little creek chub. Yeah, little creek chub. They're fun. They fight like trout. Yeah. Little creek chub. So that's who steal my bait. Someone was sucking off the worm, so I hooked a smaller segment of worm this time. He couldn't fool me. Not deep. We found a nice little honey hole here. Looks perfect, looks deep, water's moving quickly. There's got to be at least one trout in here. We're going to find them. 2 different rods, 2 different techniques. That way, you know, we're hitting it from all angles. But so far, we're seeing a really healthy fish population here. You got creek chubs, you got your trout, sunfish, call little bass. Really good looking stream. The only bad part about fishing here is that it is killing my arches on my feet. Working a lot of different muscles I usually don't use. Oh, had a bite. Probably lost my worm. Oh shit, it's a trout! He just came up and tried to nail it. All right, the trout's in here. He is in here. That was a good looking fish. All right, I saw him. Guaranteed that's a trout. Ah, had another bite. Had another bite. Something took it. All right, it's what I like. Give me them fish. Oh, had a bite. That felt good. See, my worm's gone, and my worm is gone. I even wrecked the jig. He hit it so hard. This jig is about finished. I might get one more hit out of this. You can see the metal starting to show. These atomic tubes, they last a while, but not forever. And I brought a whole pack of them today. That was a trout bite. Took it and smashed it. I just couldn't land the hook. See, I like these jigs that they blend right in with the worm. Looks like a big old extended worm, but has the right weight on it. So this has just been the play all year long. My buddy Johnny's here, stuck in a tree. He's in the honey hole actually, destroying the fishing. He just can't help himself. Look at all the other lines stuck in that tree. You get it?
There's like a ton of lines stuck in there.
Yeah.
Probably like all the others in car fishers.
All right, so I'm still my worm again. They're killing me here today. I think I'm gonna switch my jig out. This thing's beat to death. All right, we got something. Let's see what we got. Ah, yeah, bastard! It's a sunfish. I saw the trout. The trout. I know he's in here, so I'm gonna hang out here for a little bit because I know the fish is here. But I know these jerks are here as well. It's just something you got to deal with. It's a pain in the butt when he's eating a bigger jig, but there we go. Now this is like the perfect setup. What you do is you pop it right in the middle of the stream, you let it float down. Trout thinks it's just a good old worm floating by, can't pass up a snack, eats it. And I'm just fishing on the bottom right afterward, letting it float down. Usually the trout aren't right in the stream. Something. There's our sunfish. What do we got? Another sunfish. See, really healthy. So situation here. Very healthy environment. Lots of fish is always a good sign. You know, it's not polluted or anything. And just like we're off the beaten trail, which makes this even cooler. So less people, more fish. And I brought a whole big thing of night crawlers today. I also brought some mealworms. I brought my fake night crawlers. I got enough bait to last me a while. And I got enough battery here to last me a while. So I'm excited to see what we can share with you. Yeah, so like I said, French Creek, St. Peter's Village, it's a spot to be right now. Oh, got a bite. Here we go. What do we got? What do we got? What do we got? Trout, 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 trout. It's a bass. It's a bass. Little smallmouth bass. All right, and he's let himself go. Best case scenario right there. All right, something, something, something. What do we got? What do we got? What do we got? What do we got? Is it a bass? A trout? It's a trout. We are on trout number 3, baby. He was right at the tail end of this current, just waiting to see what would come by. And here he is. All right, another little rainbow. I'm actually really happy with the size and weight of these fish this time of year. They're super full. Look at this fish, great size to it. He has not been going hungry at all. I hooked him beautifully. I'm gonna put him right back in the water, and he can keep living his little fishy life. See you later, bud. Oh man, we got another trout. Another trout, same run, but he's a bigger boy. Woo! Number 4 for the day. And this is the middle, this is like the beginning of July. This isn't like opening day. Beautiful colors on this guy, beautiful. Hopefully I can lift him up here and show you what he's looking like. Now I'm jumping off. Woo! Look at that fish. That is a beautiful rainbow. It does not look stocked at all. Hopefully you see him there on the camera. Let me set him free. The same thing. I played this little run here, right on the bottom. You know, just the worm, the jig, a little bit of action, and bam, he nailed it. Absolutely crushed this lure. So I'm gonna try and get this lure out of him pretty quickly here and set him back. Fuck me.
Does he really know how to get off that?
Place is loaded.
Pretty deep. There it is. That trout.
Creek chub. I lost 2 trout in here, but this creek chub bit. There's a deep little rift I'm eyeing up, and I had 2 trout on the line. Before I can turn the camera on, they jumped off. So maybe I'll leave the camera on for a second and see if I can get this. So far in this hole, I've had 2 trout on, 2 trout off, and that's leading me to think there's even more trout in here. Because we had to walk in the water here, and it's at least 4 feet deep. Maybe in this deeper channel, I would say probably 4.5, 5. And that's absolutely perfect for trout. You got the cover, you got the channel, you got rocks. You can't beat this kind of setup. And it's all to us, left to us, no one else here. So I'm just floating it down, little bounces, and the trout just pick it up and nail it. That one didn't sink enough. So upstream, let it sink, let it go with the current, and the fish have really just been picking it up.
How far do you think going from your phone? Was there a direct? You think I could take a trail like this?
Just missed a bite.
We go.
Yeah, we can take a trail
I think
back.
there was a trail that went the opposite way.
Yeah, there's a trail that goes along the creek. It just goes in the woods a little bit.
Do you want to go like the other way?
Like what way?
Like when you go back to think if you kept going the opposite way?
Oh, you mean upstream? Yeah, probably.
How far was it stop?
I'm not sure.
Yeah, we went that way. Stop and grab your other rod.
Okay.
I got the good track.
Ah.
I know that
All right, we're gonna try this a little bit more, and then we're gonna head back to the car, grab the other rod. And even up the stream, it looked like there was some great fishing. Oh shit, sunfish just caught itself almost. These jigs are dangerous. So I'm gonna try this channel a few more times. I know the fish are in here, definitely coming back. If you come to the spot, I'll put the fish back. You see his channel cuts right through here, and that's where the fish are probably laying. Keeping cool, looking for food. And try it again. You want to head back soon?
At least I learned how it catches the fish.
Yeah, we'll take the trail.
Oh man, the trout would have felt great on this. Yeah, I need to get some.
Oh!
Ooh, that's a trout.
That's a trout. That's a trout. We got a trout. We got a trout. Man, number 5 for the day. I should have 7.
That's like one hell of a honey hole. What is that, a brown?
Beautiful rainbow. Here you can see the rainbow. I really love the color on the other one. It's really dark. He looked natural. These are probably stockers. But you know, with the amount of trout I'm seeing here, I'm saying some of these are probably going to carry over to next year at least. And then they'll be wild and create new trout. But I'm having a great time here. I'm definitely going to come back. One of the cool parts about this St. Peter's village is that there's a really cool trail that loops around the woods here. So you can go fishing and do a hike. As you hear, I'm out of breath a little bit to get some exercise. A lot of beautiful scenery and rocks. We saw a tree covered in oyster mushrooms. Highly recommend checking this place out. Just be kind to the environment, be kind to the fish, and have a great time. Beautiful scenery here. Like, even if you don't catch a fish in this type of place, it's like a wonderful day, great weather, good company. You know, and the fish just make it better. There's really cool, lots of fast moving water, deep pools. This is what we're looking for. Yeah. We found a nice, deep little pool here.
Like they have to be living in here.
And the water's nice and cool. I would say even around the edges, the water's about 4.5 feet deep, which is perfect. I had to break off instead of getting a lure that's in a branch because it was so deep over there. So the trout should be here. This is ideal. Got cover. We see bugs in the water. So if the fish are here, they should be biting.
You were able to make it?
Yeah. Hopefully, once we get off the beaten path a little bit more here, we'll do okay. It's usually where I find the fish, where other people aren't fishing. Oh, there's a trail right here. But typically, on the other side of the creek, we found the trout where it's fast moving, cool water. And, you know, maybe the trout migrated. But it's kind of weird, we haven't gotten a single bite yet. But time will tell. So far, we've been heading upstream versus downstream earlier. And it's just like night and day with the amount of bites and action we're getting. It somehow seems like the fish headed to that cooler water. In the summer, it's just like there's nothing here. It's weird. The water looks deep. It looks like it's got the right color. It's cold. We can't figure this out. So that's our hypothesis right now. If you're trying to fish in the summer for trout, stick to the cool, fast-moving water. Don't kind of go where they initially stock it. You got something, sunfish, I think. The fish are not dumb. And it's just a little bit surprising. You think, you know, it looks like it's dammed up here. The fish can't get by. Somehow they got by, I guess. Or else they should be eating the same bait we've been fishing fishing with. We got a spinner on Johnny. I got the jig and worm. And like I have like one small sunfish bite so far. Super bizarre. So I'll keep you posted if anything else changes, but right now stick to where you have a nice gradient, lots of honey holes.